Hey everyone, this is Julia with Honest Hotel Reviews, and today we're doing a real-time walk from the Disneyland Hotel to Disneyland Park, which takes us through downtown Disney, past some of our favorite shops and restaurants. The walk is just over 10 minutes long, so I'll be giving you some of my top tips along the way. If you have any questions or you just want to say hi, comment down below. If you find our videos helpful, you can help our little channel grow. Leave us a like, leave a comment, or subscribe, and let our conscience be your guide. The security checkpoint is up ahead. Sometimes when it's really busy, a couple of the lines are reserved for hotel guests only, so make sure you keep your eyes open for that. Another tip is the lines with lots of strollers can take longer. But most importantly, if you ever see me in a line, avoid that line at all costs. I am always picking the wrong line, whether we're here or at the grocery store. And now we've entered downtown Disney. If you are a first-timer to the resort, you'll want to note that you don't actually need a ticket to enter downtown Disney. And there's the monorail. It's important to note that even though you didn't need a ticket to enter downtown Disney, you will need it to get onto the monorail because it does make a stop in Disneyland. The monorail station can get super packed at times. Make sure you've downloaded the Disneyland apps so that you can see the current wait times. Are you a pin trader? I definitely drank the Kool-Aid on this one. You can find a pin board at Disney's Pin Trader shop right beside the monorail entrance. Tortilla Joe's is up on the left and is one of our staples every time we visit. Our favorite food options are the tableside guacamole, the flautas platter, and of course, the margaritas. Whenever all four of us here at Honest Hotel Reviews get together in Disneyland, we always make sure to come here for at least one of our meals. If you're interested, we have posted a video where all four of us enjoy and review the food. The taqueria at the side of Tortilla Joe's is a quick service option that serves up some awesome tacos and burritos. Ben and I usually go for Taco Tuesday, but they sometimes offer late night specials, and Ben and I have been known to grab a burrito for the walk home. Okay, I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but here it goes. Even though you can't see it, just up here on the right is the Jazz Kitchen Express. I think the beignets here are the best beignets you're going to find at the park. They may not be Mickey shaped like the ones from the Mint Julep Bar in New Orleans Square, but the ones served here tend to be way fresher and tastier in my opinion. I'm not saying don't get the ones in the park, I'm just saying you might want to try them both and decide for yourself. I will say this is one of my favorite cheap breakfasts at the park. Grab some beignets, then hit up the Starbucks, which is just another couple minutes ahead. Oh, and if you're wearing a dark color, just be careful because the icing sugar gets everywhere. Black Tap can get super busy. If you're here during the busy season and you want to give it a try, you'll want to aim to eat here at a non-peak time of day. We love the burgers here. We haven't tried the shakes, but they look pretty awesome too. If all you want is a shake, they do offer a quick service window, which will be your best bet to avoid the lines. At peak hours, I've seen this line totally full, and it wasn't even during peak season. One of the places you can't see on our right is the Void, which is a virtual reality experience like no other. Liz, Laura, and I did the Star Wars experience here, and we were totally blown away. And that is huge, especially coming from Liz and Laura, because they are huge gamers and know what they're talking about. Up on the right is the Disney dress shop, which I love to check out every time I'm in the area. Just past it on the right is the downtown Disney entrance to the Grand Californian. For all of you pin traders out here, they currently host a pin trading event at 5 p.m. every night. It's really short, so if you're not there within 15 to 20 minutes, you might miss out on it completely. And you don't have to be a hotel guest to participate. You may, however, want to double check before you go just to make sure they haven't changed the time or canceled the event. We recently got to stay at the Grand Californian and it was wonderful, but it was super expensive. Was it worth it? You'll have to watch the video to find out. And here's the Starbucks I was telling you about. By this time, your beignets should be perfect temperature for eating. The World of Disney store is just on your right. A common misconception is that anything you find in the park can be found and purchased here instead. That is definitely not the case. While you're sure to find most of the mini ears and toys and lots of common fun shirts and pins, it doesn't have even close to everything you'll find in the park. Plus, the lines here tend to get way longer, so just keep that in mind. They sometimes have a huge Mickey-shaped pin board that you can trade from in the store, but I only see it every now and then. That said, there is a pin board at the Pin Traders kiosk up on the left. Approaching the plaza between Disneyland and California Adventure. There are ticket booths on either side of us, then Disneyland will be up on the left, and California Adventure on the right. If you continue through the plaza, you'll end up where all the buses, shuttles, taxis, and Ubers do their pickup and drop off. And if you walk even further, you're going to get to South Harbor Boulevard, where there are plenty of hotels and restaurants. Even though the Disneyland Hotel isn't the closest hotel to the parks, it is one of the most fun walks. Just past the monorail track is the main entrance to Disneyland. If you're planning a trip to the Disneyland Resort, we post new hotel reviews every week. Check out some of the other videos on our YouTube page, or find us at honesthotelreviews.com, where you'll find more hotel recommendations and travel tips. For more information on the Disneyland Hotel, stay tuned for our full Honest Disneyland Hotel review and our review of our breakfast at Steakhouse 55. I'm Julia, and this has been another Honest Hotel Review.